So we got Janis Fowler here, and brushed aluminum. Absolutely so excited that we've got another piece of yours on the brushed aluminum. Talk to us a little bit about it, because I love the iridescence, but I know we had the first piece that you did that you like, it was like magically happened. We got it, we sold it like,
yeah, really quickly.
I mean, amazing.
Super exciting.
Yeah, and we've had people ever since that are like, when is she going to do another piece on brushed aluminum?
That's what I've heard. And I've tried to do several pieces on brushed aluminum, and I got really frustrated and had to put it away for several months, like 8 months, because I was having a little bit too much trouble with mainly, okay, so the thing that makes it really beautiful is this reflectivity. So, you know, the light hits the aluminum, it's reflected back through all the layers. So if you're using a transparent paint, like a lot of oil paints are transparent, you can create these really beautiful luminous colors. But it's also sort of a downfall to it, because any sort of environmental contaminants, primarily cat hair in my particular
yes, and for me it would be, if I was doing this, it would be pug hair.
Pug hair, any kind of hair, my own hair also a problem. So, you know, it's not easy being a mammal and an artist and, you know, and using aluminum panels, but I've learned that you have to let it dry completely, like more or less like vertically. You can't have it lying down or anything like that, because anything will fall onto it, and it's really visible.
Amazing.
Yeah, and also another trick with aluminum is the paint dries a lot slower than you'll often find that it does on a canvas, because it doesn't have any of that absorbency, that gesso and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So when you lay a paint layer down, sometimes with a canvas, it feels like it dries really, really quickly, but what's happening is it's absorbing into that canvas. You kind of want to prevent that if you can, ideally, because it tends to dull and deaden your colors, but you don't have that as much with aluminum, because it has to sit on the surface, because it's not going to absorb into metal. But that also means that it dries a lot slower, and that means I have to have a lot more patience, which is a really good thing for me to practice, but I'm not that perfect with it still. So it's one of those things that if you start to paint onto a layer that you think is dry enough on aluminum, it'll pick that underlayer up, and then you're back even further back than you were, and it's really hard to undo it. Yeah, so it's frustrating. I consider it a challenging medium, but it is really beautiful in person.
It's incredible. Now, do you have to, and then do you still have to varnish it?
Yes,
or
because
okay,
it will scratch otherwise too. Anything that's like really, really a thin layer, like some of these really delicate colors, those are really, really delicate to begin with. So if you put a layer of varnish over the top of it and let it dry, this one has a couple of layers, it's going to prevent it, or it's going to at least help prevent it, you know, from scratching or pulling up or anything.
that is so amazing.
Thank you.
Yay, go Janis!